think I was probably the first one in the area here to do it. And a guy just asked if I could spread by air, and we'll figure it out.
Eric Clint is a spray pilot, but today he's not putting chemical on the ground. He's spreading barley from the air. This is how he starts his season every spring.
I get to fly higher, and for that, you need to have it has to have time to spread out as it comes out of the plane. So, which is a nice advantage for me in the spring, getting back into flying. I don't have to be right on the ground. So I like that. But good way to start the season. But about 30 to 50 feet up, you need to be to give it a good time to spread out.
Clint says with just a few adjustments to his plane, he's ready to drop the seed.
Basically what we do is you put the spreader on the bottom of the airplane. What we use is our dump gate. That's the gate that uses for metering the barley or whatever dry material that you want to spread.
It's a trend that's been catching on. Eric says when he first started in 2001, he did about 300 acres of barley with his plane. Now this year, he's up over 20,000 acres. Farmers say they like it because of how quickly he can get the job done.
For one, there's no wheel tracks or compaction, basically. And some of it is they've already had their fertilizer put down in the fall, so they're just ready to work it and go into planting it.
Clint says this year more farmers are doing it this way because it's so dry. Now growers are hoping for some rain.
The idea is that it gets in, they work it in, and then they plant their sugar beets into it. It comes up quicker than the sugar beets, and then it gives it wind protection for the sugar beet. But it also does a lot of other things, obviously soil erosion, but keeping the sugar beets from getting too hot later on.
Flying conditions weren't ideal on this windy April morning, but Clint says that's not a problem.
That is one thing about doing the barley. I could push the wind as much as I want to. It still spreads pretty good. In past years, I've done some fields where it was 20 to 30 mile an hour winds, and I didn't think I should be out there and spread it, and it looked just as good as any other stuff. So I was happy to see that, but not, because when it gets windy, then, well, you could still do it. Oh, I don't know.